Hi, everyone. My name is Jim Lal-Tabak. I'm a yoga teacher, energy healer, and health and wellness coach, co-founder of Heart of Transformation Wellness Institute. And if you want to check us out online, we're at Body Mind Medicine. So bodymindmedicine.com is my website. If any of you on Facebook Live would like to contact me, feel free to do so. Welcome, everyone, to this Wednesday evening energy treatment. Just a brief history. I started on a healing journey back in, well, it started before, but 1982 was a real turning point in my life where I had a near-death experience and while I was in India. And then I continually had challenges after that to keep my health on track. And it's been a great journey ever since. And so just recently, some of you might know, I got COVID Wednesday. It showed up right after the energy treatment last week. And so it I'm going on number 4. This is like 4 times. I think I had it before in 2019, right at the end of the year, and then it has continued to visit me once in a while. And and this time I feel like I had a lot more tools to deal with the issues that it presented, including immunity that came from having it. So the really interesting thing, well, so we use essential oils, we use herbs, we use homeopathy, we use um, probiotics, all kinds of things that really seem to impact both getting the body in shape and making it harder for the virus itself to cause mischief. And so this time it's been not so bad, just maybe 2 days of where I really felt uncomfortable. And ever since then, it's just a kind of a slow, but I'm getting better every day, and I feel pretty good now. So I still rest when I need to, and so forth. So that's all really great. I'm really happy to report that. And what else was I going to say? Oh, I wanted to talk about prebiotics because one thing I've learned about the virus and other things like heavy metals, environmentals, antibiotics, um, just general toxins that are in our water, in our hair care and face care products, soaps and cleaning products. All those things, they have, fragrances have phthalates in them. These are, and then our vegetables are pretty difficult these days, especially with Roundup in them um, and glyphosate. So we need to, I know we need to continually recondition our microbiome. And one of the things you can do is eat foods they're called prebiotics. Prebiotics are fibers that the healthy microbiome like. Uh, you could eat a prebiotic that's like sugar, and that's going to feed the toxic microbiome that causes real, yeasts and all kinds of cancers and stuff like that, that aren't really going to serve you. So the prebiotics that are healthy are things like mustard greens, chicory root, Jerusalem artichokes, onions, leeks, asparagus, oats, barley, burdock root, which I love, I don't know konjac root. I've looked that up. Cacao is supposed to be great. Flax seeds, seaweed, which I really like, avocado, yucca root, and wheat bran. So, so the thing is, I think jicama fits in there too somewhere. I don't see it on my list that I wrote down. But all these things, so they're what they call prebiotics, and they feed our healthy gut microbiome, which then the healthy microbiome creates something called postbiotics. And postbiotics are the things um, that we find that the microbiome create, or it's their byproduct. And the healthy things that they create are hormones like serotonin, um, dopamine, GABA. Um, so and they help with all that, balancing that neurotransmitters in our body. And the unhealthy ones, they're making, you know, cortisol, or I don't even know, but it's definitely destabilizing. And the postbiotic is toxic from an unhealthy microbiome. So we want to keep the healthy ones in, to crowd out the bad guys by feeding the healthy ones, and perhaps taking, if you need to, a micro or um, a biotic, that prebiotic or postbiotic, and a you know or whatever. Anyway, we need that to get the healthy microbiome in place. And a couple other things I wanted to mention were fermented foods like kimchi, sauerkraut, uh, yogurt, probiotic yogurt, and kefir. So depending on whether uh, you have dairy or not, you can find things for like fermented foods. You can ferment your own foods. I do that often now, and make special Indian dishes with fermented foods, which is really cool. And anyway, I want to get started with the treatment now, and just want to encourage everyone who's going to listen to this in the future, or is listening to it live online, to take care of yourselves, when and your body will respond much quicker to any kind of um, negative onslaught of outside forces, whether it be toxins or molds, or viruses, all those things that really can cause stress in the system. But if you've been doing well with your uh, microbiome, then that's one thing that's really going to be good. And keeping stress, learning how to manage stress in your life, is also really important. And we do a lot of that here too. So part of it is getting quiet. So we'll go into our treatment, just starting with grounding. Take 3 breaths after you've felt the contact with the floor, with your seat, if you need to lie down, all those things. Let's go through the body, look for tension. Notice the sound in your space, the air, temperature, your skin's sense of touch. Perhaps your sense of smells, just for bringing your attention to your nose and your breathing as it comes in through your nose, noticing your tongue, both taste and texture, experiencing light, sound, sound of my voice, and then the sound of anything in the space where you are, and bringing your the awareness of the sound as that air enters your nose, or even perhaps the sound of your heart beating as you get quieter. Noticing thoughts, feelings, emotions. Learning, practicing letting go. Good. So I'm going to move ahead to this. I'll start with just a general chakra cleanse, and then we're going to go to the heart chakra, which is um, a lot to do with your immune system and T cells. So just relax now, breathing, releasing. And then we'll go to the root, base of the spine, color red. Second chakra, color orange, about 2 inches below the navel. And then third chakra, color yellow, solar plexus. Back to the heart, color green. Just to get a general clearing of all the chakras. Before we start on the heart, throat, color blue, and then violet with a brow chakra, sixth chakra. Seventh chakra, crown, gold or white. Pure light sometimes, or even violet, the clean, crystal clear energy. And then going to the higher source connection, about 12 inches above crown. Good. So we're going to go to the heart now. And the heart color is green. And the, the mantra sound is yam, yam. And it's an F on the Western scale. Yam. So it's there to, the sound is there to energize and harmonize with that heart chakra. I'll do it a few more times. I'll chant it aloud first. Yam. When you're doing these vocal chants, we want to play with the sound a little bit. Let it feel the vibration of that the vowel and the other, perhaps some of the consonants make in the body. And we'll try it one more time. Ya, ya. That M sound is often up in the upper head. The ah is often in the throat, and ya could be heart again. But so we're waking up with sound these energy centers in the body. So from here, though, we want to take it more internal, like a whisper. Then a faint thought. And then let it get slippery, and like you're going through some kind of fog or clouds, that the yam is just not even yam anymore. It might be maya, yam, yam, and it just slips around, changes. Let it get almost perhaps imperceptible. And soon the thought disappears. But the effect of the energy, it's a subtle energy, remains. It's not the process of a lot of healing modalities work. Go from the gross to the subtle, then hopefully it's correct, but just even more refined. And every once in a while, I'll come back to the to do a long one. Breathe the energy in through the heart as you inhale. So I just want to review a little something about the neurotransmitters that are created. The 80% are created in the gut. So if we have any disharmony or microbiome that are not helpful, and they are creating postbiotics that are not um, healthy for us, they can impact our how we feel about life. Um, Even just recently, after I got COVID this last time, I started feeling these odd um, thoughts and emotions creeping into my being that I knew were not mine, and I had to um, acknowledge them and notice them, and knew that yeah, this is not this is not my who I am, and so um, but I am influenced by these things, and if you get enough this negative voices, you could even call them, of all these little creatures, um, then they can get overwhelming. So I know that luckily, because I'm using healthy diet, healthy microbiome that I'm getting from yogurt, kimchi, sauerkraut, um, probiotics that I take, all those things that I put into my system have been really helping crowd out and even crowding out some of those little voices that popped up just since last Wednesday when I got COVID. So anyway, I wanted to re-emphasize how I think how important it is, how it really works, that we can really influence our well-being by our diet and how we train all those little bugs that are down there, good ones, and try to reduce the bad ones. So let's bring our hands together in front of our hearts. Take a few nice, easy, even breaths. Express gratitude, be peace. Turn the palms out. Inhaling and then exhale. And in your mind, send out love, peace, compassion to the world. Knowing that everyone has their struggles. Everyone has challenges. So we practice non-judgment, non-attachment, compassion, and love for all things. Great. Well, thanks for being here and on such a beautiful day. I know a lot of people are out having fun uh, on this wonderful day, and you know, just for um, my normal habit, I need to put my stuff in the chat, and yeah, well, we'll yeah, it's been a great adventure for me. Even just in this last week, because I had no idea what was going to happen since I, contracted COVID a second time, fourth time this time. But it really has made, I think, um, it's like the preparation is so much more important than trying to treat, like, after get the cow back or the horse back in the barn after it's escaped. No, you want to make sure that everything is taken care of beforehand, so if it does get out, well, you can round it up a lot easier. And it's kind of uh, an interesting analogy, but that's what's happened. It's that the the bugs got in, but they're going out. I'm I'm making a lot of progress this one just within a few days, and so it's just reinforces, yeah, we're on the right track, with all the different modalities we do, um, that can be natural and not uh, chemistry based. They can be science based, they can be plant based, but they don't have to be uh, pharmaceutically driven. They can be more nature oriented, and it can still work. Um, so so that's to me that's great, because I think our bodies uh, for thousands and thousands of years have been trained to notice and to recognize um, healthy things, natural things from the environment. And that's always good to know. So anyway, let's wrap it up. Thanks again for being here. Have a beautiful rest of your week. And those of you on Facebook Live, you can always direct message me if you have any questions, or check out my website, bodymindmedicine.com, and love to connect. And have a, again, wonderful rest of your week. Namaste. Peace.